Hi guys. It's been a long time, I knew. Okay. So, first thing, I've gained some weight. Second thing, the reason I've gained weight, I had surgery about 2 months ago. I was in extreme pain and I couldn't lay down. I tried to take a nap. I was in so much pain. My stomach was killing me. I managed to get a shower because the pain went away for just a short period of time. I ended up in the hospital. My blood count, my white blood count was through the roof, so they kept me. I couldn't eat anything. I was throwing up bloody looking stuff. It was gross. It's terrible. Uh, I was screaming and crying, and that's all I could do for 2 days until they figured out that it was my appendix. They so they put me in emergency surgery. I was in there for 2 hours. They also found out that my gallbladder was full of stones. Uh, so I was in the hospital for 2 days. I'll go into detail on that all on its own later on a whole medical rant, I'm sure. Don't worry about that, I will. Um, I was in there for 5 days total. Uh, Again, I'll go into detail on the whole thing later. Um, the recovery took about a full month before I wasn't in any more pain. I still have some pain in the incision where my belly button, they had to go through my belly button. I had 5 incisions altogether. Luckily, they could do the little incisions. One's right in the middle of one of my tattoos. That's okay. Uh, they found out once they got the report back on the stuff, because while they were prepping me for the surgery, because they weren't going to do it that night, they were going to do it the next night because they thought it could wait. And then my mom called and she's like, you cannot wait. She does not cry like this. And that's what Sasha was saying. And she's in pain all the time. She does not cry like this. You just don't understand. And then the nurse was like, seriously, this appendix does not look like it can wait. While they were prepping me, it started to spasm. Probably the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. I can barely remember it. All I can really remember was this pain. I could I could just feel it. I could picture the actual muscles of it spasming. And while I was getting washed, all you gay folks out there will totally appreciate this. Uh, when you're in so much pain and somebody's washing you and you're completely buck naked, right? Not much really matters at that point because you're in a lot of pain and you just want it to go away. When your partner's there, who you love very much and you've been with for almost 6 years anyway, it makes it a lot easier. But I remember this was on 4/20. I was in the hospital, but I was high as hell. That cracks me up every time. Okay, but listen. I remember at that point that one of the nurses was so kooky that was washing me. She was this little old lady, and I appreciate her a lot because she was so kooky. Hold on. I usually don't smoke in the house, but exception. The she was so kooky and just rambling on, and I turned over to Sasha, and they had just given me another pain shot, and it wasn't morphine or anything like that. They wouldn't put me on anything like that. God forbid. But I turned to Sasha, and I looked at her, and I said, hi, my name is Gwen, and I'm here to wash your vagina. If you're gay, even if you're not gay, you should totally get that joke. But anyway, the surgery came out well. Yada yada. So, I've just now started to recover. They found E. coli in my blood the next day. That's usually normal, but after appendix surgery. What I was saying, getting me off track here, was that after they got the report back on the organs, the appendix was dead. Totally gross out, I know. Was dead, full of infection, and about an hour away from exploding. If it had exploded, I would have sued the crap out of them, I swear. Let's see. I had to fight them to do the gallbladder. I had trouble with it for many years. It's very hereditary. It's like 90% hereditary, and my mom had to have it taken out when she was 23, and it was full of gallstones. Not only was mine full of gallstones, it was also infected, like really bad infected. So once the surgeon was like, we're not going to take it out, blah 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 blah, but if we're in there and we see that we might take it out, whatever, just sign the paper in case. But they took it out, and the pain of the surgery was a relief to, the pain of everything. But I'm a stomach sleeper, and I couldn't sleep. Even on all those medicines, I could not sleep very well. It sucked. And I would end up on my stomach and then just barely move and be like, oh man. And it felt like there was something snapping in my belly button all the time. But let's see. So my journey on different medicines. Let's see. I started going to a new doctor. I still have one as backup, the one that I've been going to, but it's so expensive, I just can't go there. I have the bursitis going on, which can be so painful that if I take a step, boom, leg gives out and I'm on the floor. Getting to the bathroom can be hard. I haven't had much problem with that lately. I went to a new doctor, and I do respect her very much. Please don't take this wrong, because she put me on an arthritis medicine. Every doctor tells me I have arthritis. It's been proven. It's in my blood. They touched me. It's excruciating. I have arthritis. Okay, yeah, I've had it since I was a kid, before I even was way overweight, okay? I have extreme motivation to get out, to go walking, to lift weights. I used to be a big enthusiast on the lifting weights, big time. Oh yeah, I could bench like nobody else. But then I got sick again. So, I'm still young and I want to be able to do these things. And after the surgery, I got really depressed, but then I came out of it, and I want to be able to lose the weight again. I want to be able to get back on track. I got the college going on. That was another thing. I had this surgery 2 weeks before final exams. Yeah, I know. So I had to get it incomplete. And now I'm gonna have to take 2 of the hardest classes over again, because I let it slide so bad. But what are you gonna do? The other ones I passed with flying colors, because it was already easy in the first place. Anyway, so my problem is I want to lose weight. Don't tell me I'm fat. I know I'm fat. I want to lose weight, okay? I know that the pain of my weight. I know, okay? I know this. The problem is I can't... Oh, God, ow. Sorry. Ow, pain. Dog. I can't get out there to walk, because if I get very far, I'm collapsing from pain. Put me on something that takes care of that, so that I can get out there and lose the weight, so that I can fix this. Put me on something that my stomach takes care of the raw food, so that I can eat this, because right now I have an infection in my intestines, probably from the surgery is what they're saying, I don't know. I'm getting over that right now. I've been so sick I can't have any friends. I went antisocial for quite a while. I'm running out of room, and don't worry, I'll be updating soon, because I got a good fan base, and I'll be soon.